So then we have storing of the site. This is much of having your externals. You know an external drive? Okay, it's just that it's in my bag there, but I'll have so an external drive. I will give an example of cloud. If I told you, you said you have Gmails, right? Yes, if I told you have a Gmail, you have a cloud storage service. You get it? That cloud storage service is called Google Drive. That's why you're saying that I'm having here cloud plus local. Then the other local side, you can have, we all know a flash drive, right? Yeah, you can either use a flash drive to back up normally. And the other one, you have to test your backups and then even the restore ratio. So when you back it up, you have at one point, if I told you restore, you have to test, is it functioning the same way the other recent one that I had, although it's still the same. You get it? So you have to track those restorations and get to know, are they still functioning or not? Then using stages before you live change. Using these stages, it's a matter of having portion of what you have done, but you do it in a different way. Let me assume you might say, I've restored this website, but I need to first cross-check my themes. Are they up to date? It's what I'm having, is it up to date or not? Then you'd see, are the pages still the ones? That's what I mean. Then this pushes me to these tools. Has anyone seen or has engaged with these tools? Apart from the people that have interacted with WordPress. Has anyone of the students, among the students, have you seen anything? Like what? Jetpack, yeah. This person has seen Jetpack. Those guys behind there that you're seeing, they have a plugin called Jetpack WordPress Backup. You can use it to back up your site. As he said, because he was so keen, I think he just. So then we have multiple ones. We have Updraft, Duplicator, WPVVD, then all-in-one, to mention but a few. So I also aligned with their logos so that you can see how their symbolization looks like in terms of their logos. So when you see it, you can identify that this one is a Jetpack plugin. It's a WPVV, a duplicator, and so on. So endeavor to do what? To choose what you like. Then this one is just I made a short video that is good. It's showing you how you add a backup plugin. I chose one that can be easier. I chose Updraft because I had to make a demonstration. This one is just showing you a live backup of a site and a different steps that you have to follow so that you are able to back it up, because as you're seeing, you can set and be able to, as I told you, have email, but you are able to have that backup on your Google Drive, right? So as you have a backup on your Google Drive, at one point you can do what? You can have that backup on your Google Drive, and at any point you can restore your site if at all you lose it, or even like migrate it. And it also shows the track of the backups that you have done. You get it? Yeah. And then I showed you the different tracks, and what you should do within this video. So, when we are done with this, because I showed two sides, I showed the restaurant back and then the backup side. Now here it's showing a process that it's backing up the site, right? So don't build a site and you don't back it up. You lose track of what you've done. Okay, a few common mistakes or pitfalls that we find. One is that, as I earlier on said, you have a backup, but when you restore it, you don't carry on that test that I've backed it up, but is it there? Let me assume you have backed it up on Google Drive, and you're backing up, but you strictly don't know where even you've backed up. You haven't made these changes, or let's say you haven't made the settings to go and make those adjustments. So you have to link or integrate your email or Google Drive to your plugin. Then the other one is backing only the database files, the database or the files. At one point is that people do want to back up the site, but in different types that I showed you. But you have to identify which one is best. You get it? You identify which one is best. That's why I put a quote, or I made a bracket that I say not using both. You either use backing up only the database, because the database has the entire details of what you did. If at all I talk about a database, I think you've ever interacted with Microsoft Access, right? Yes? Yeah. That is the database I'm talking about. When you enter those names, you store them. It acts as the same applies to this one. You can also. So that's what I mean. You have those. Then the files I'm talking about, the images, the videos, those texts that you type, and then they're displayed on your site. Then the other one is backing up without authentication of your remote storage. The remote storage that I'm talking about is all about the cloud services. I say if at all you have email, you have a service of email called Google Drive. When you don't authenticate, authentication is you having that possibility of linking your plugin that you have selected to your what? To your Google Drive. So you authenticate, and then they are able to link your Google Drive to your plugin. Yes? But I think now we are familiar with plugins. Is it? Because it's like, is it a new one to you right now? Have you heard about a plugin? Yes, eh? Yeah. Then, forgetting to turn off the cache plugins before backing up. Cache plugins, these ones, what they do is that when you forget, they cause some errors. And this has, what I'm really narrating here is what I've experienced. That's why I'm sharing this. So when they cause errors, just know you are going to be having difficulties in the way your site is displaying. That's the first thing. You might have an image, and this image you find out that it's no longer showing on your site. So you always have to turn off these cache plugins so that you don't face these errors that normally come along and the conflicts during the backup or after on in migration. So not keeping multiple versions of your backups. I showed you the multiple versions of the backup that I was doing, and you have to select which one do you have to back up at the exact time. Then I'll end saying that free versus the paid tools. We have these free tools, but what they are good at is showing you the basics of these backups. But for the premium ones, you'll have, I give an example where you have maximum opportunities. You can do a remote storage, you can do a scheduled storage, which you can't find in a free plugin. So, as we start at the start, I ensure when you start with the free one, you get familiar to these basics in backing up and restoring. Then when you see that you have the need of wanting a more advanced, you go for the what? For the premium. And that comes to the end of my presentation. I remain as Ssanya Andrew. And for those that need to get to me, connect with me, and collaborate, that's my QR code. Scan it, and you'll be in touch with me anywhere among the social medias. Thank you.